Have you followed the heated primary between Madam House Majority Leader Amy Stevens and the People's Choice, Representative Marsha Looper?
Yes, and I'm supporting Amy Stevens because she says she is a conservative.
And you believe her? You must not have vetted her. Did you know she sponsored SB 200 in compliance with Obamacare and that it forces you to help fund abortions?
Wow. I did not know that.
Yay, and she is pushing to implement it ahead of the required timeline. And when the Supreme Court rules Obamacare unconstitutional, then we are going to be stuck with Amycare here in Colorado.
I wonder if that is why all those healthcare special interest groups keep contributing to her campaign?
I have asked myself the same question. It is suspect. Did you know so far Amycare has cost Colorado taxpayers over $19 million?
That's a lot of money, but Amy has to be a conservative. She just sponsored a gun bill in favor of the Second Amendment.
I hate to burst your bubble, but I think that Madam House Majority Leader, as she demanded to be addressed on grassroots radio, only ran that bill because of her re-election campaign. I don't think she has ever sponsored any other gun bill before, ever.
Well, she sponsored HB 1365 that will help create jobs in this tough economy.
No. Actually, HB 1365 is a job-killing bill that mandates regulations on coal plants in favor of big oil and gas companies. This bill is threatening the very existence of Craig, Colorado, whose survival depends on their coal plant.
I suppose you are going to tell me next that a lot of big oil and energy companies are also contributing to her campaign?
Actually, they have. Even out-of-state companies and big oil and gas lobbyists have contributed to her campaign.
Well, who has contributed to Marsha's campaign?
Mostly voters in her district, as one might expect to see. Marsha has not been bought and paid for.
So what bills has Marsha sponsored?
Right now, there is a bill in the House similar to the E-Verify bill that was passed in Arizona. But seems that Amy and her friends are trying to kill the bill. Marsha has always been a huge proponent and supporter of our military veterans, property rights, and the principles of liberty.
If the Tea Party, Tom Tancredo, and former Senator Dave Schulteis have endorsed Marsha, then she must really be a conservative.
Go to the CUT website. You can verify that Marsha's CUT scores are consistently higher than Amy's. Amy thinks so little of us that she accused Marsha of lying about this too. Amy must think the voters are really stupid. It's easy to look up the scores and see Marsha is way more conservative.
I don't know what I was thinking. We can't believe everything we hear, even if it sounds good. Like Ronald Reagan said, trust but verify.
That's okay, you know now. Be sure to tell your friends and neighbors. All of the information is sourced on the state's Tracer and Legislative website. You can visit www.gomarsha.org to get more details or contact her campaign.
Thanks. I think I will be sure to let everybody know. I'm going to volunteer to help Marsha beat Amy. If Amy is going to act like a Democrat, she should change her status. She should not be catering to special interests. Amy has betrayed us. Her spins, arrogance, and rhetoric remind me of Alinsky and Orwell. It's so Obama-esque.
Thanks for reminding me. I still need to register online to volunteer. I'll see you on the campaign trail. Go Marsha.